Hello, St. Mary Magdalene's school community. I greet you from our retaining pond. This is Wednesday afternoon. I usually try to make this video on Wednesday and you receive it on Thursday. The retaining pond was very expensive to build. We didn't have a choice. They told us to, but I'm glad they did because it preserves the water. It doesn't run off in the street and the sewer, but it stays here. I sometimes come down to see if there's any geese. I don't like them on our playing fields, but they decided to go somewhere else for their house this year. I haven't seen them in a week or so. I have two stories I want to mention today. One is it's the feast of St. Catherine of Siena, which is the patron saint of a parish up in Wake Forest. She lived in the 1300s, and one of the things she did was minister to people who suffered from the plague. People didn't understand why and how they got sick in those days, but she went to help them. I never thought I'd live to see a day like things that we don't quite understand, keeping us out of church, out of school, but we do. So we need to understand this virus, find ways that it doesn't ever happen again. One of the other things I thought of today is a priest of our diocese, Father Robert Kuss. He was pastor of St. Mary's in Wilmington until he retired at age 75. And then he went to live in Honduras, about 2 hours from the capital, Tegucigalpa. He's up in the mountains, and he has about 50 or 60 churches that he and another priest take care of. They're not fall apart, but people don't have cars up there. I emailed him the other day and asked him if the virus was there, and he said it was not. It was in the city, but not yet in the mountains. But one of the things he said some of the villages were rejoicing in, they were getting electricity for the first time. I've always had electricity in my life. It's a big difference. I think of you in this way, 30, 40, 50 years from now. I hope you have found ways, and your generations have found ways to make life better for people, like building retention ponds. We'll continue to do that, helping people with medical issues that they have, and bringing to people in the world peace that they can live with in their lives. So I say goodbye to you now, and I'll try to see you again next week.